Hello and welcome to the first part of the special shoulder tests, and for this one we're going to be focusing on dislocations. So first one is called load and shift test, and here the position is sitting straight up and we're testing for anterior and posterior shoulder instability. So how we perform this is we put our hand on the humeral head and we move it gently forward, testing for anterior dislocation, instability or dislocations, and then posteriorly, and then see if it slides or if there's any laxity. And in this case, there doesn't seem to be any, so the test is negative, so she doesn't have any anterior or posterior instabilities. The next test is called Sulcus Test, and in Sulcus Test, we're testing for inferior shoulder instability. Again, the position is the same, she's sitting up, and for the Sulcus Test, I'm gonna put my hand where the acromion meets humerus, just so I can feel that point right there, and I'm gonna gently pull down on the humerus, seeing if it separates inferiorly, and so to see if there's any weaknesses there. That doesn't seem to be the case, so she doesn't have any inferior instability either. Next, we're going to perform the Anterior Jar Test, and for this one I'm going to have you laying Annabelle. So yeah, that'll do. And we're going to abduct her arm and flex her elbow, and here we're going to push from above so the humeral head comes up. And if there's too much laxity, that indicates that this is positive. In this case, I don't know how well you can see it because my arm is blocking it, but in this case, her humerus doesn't come up all that much, so the test is negative. And then for the posterior jar test, again, the position is the same. It's supine, laying on her back. We're gonna bend the arm like this, and we're actually gonna press down on the head of the humerus, pushing it down. And if there's too much laxity, in this case, it only goes back a tad. That indicates that there's posterior instability, but in this case there isn't. So you can sit up now. So those were the 4 tests that we're looking for shoulder instability. Yeah.